Welcome. We're talking about episode 38. In this episode, Edward and Alphonse gets back with reencounters Xiaomei and Yoki and Scar. But in this episode in particular, what I really would like to analyze is actually Yoki, for as incredible as it sounds. Yoki, if you don't know, he was just, a crooked miner. He just owned a state mining company, whatever, and he was extremely corrupted. And Edwards definitely managed to get one up on him and just steal the mine to the workers. And of course, after that, Yoki just got bored. And in this little montage, Yoki used to show who he was and what he did after he got broke. It just showed Yoki just going through a bunch of jobs. And the impression I got right away through all those jobs he was getting is Yoki just didn't have any patience to actually get a business going. Because through my own experience and including, some YouTube channel, you know, it's kind of a business in a weird way. But anything you do for it to start to flow, it kind of takes you 2 years to do it. I actually noticed that when I was learning to do some investments, and I actually just lost money for a long time. And then I noticed after 2 years, for some reason, I kind of just learned it and got it. And I'm kind of making some very minuscule money. And why is this in particular so important to people like you and me and whatever? It's just that, Yoki is the kind of guy that noticing right away because he has no patience. All he's gonna do in his whole life is just work for other people, either for a government or for a company or whatever. And, to people like you and I, that we want something better and bigger in our lives, being entrepreneurs or whatever, just investing and having a better life for ourselves. We really need to learn to be patient. We really need to learn to let things fly and sort of let things grow for themselves and be patient to see how it goes and get better and improve and everything. And that's why it's so important to get a lesson from a guy like Yoki. Yoki, again, just like all the characters in Fullmetal Alchemist, they are great archetypes, and Yoki is not different. Yoki is not even competent enough to be a villain. He's just a guy, a useless loser. And this anime, through this small montage, kind of shows why he's a loser. It's not that he's not capable. He actually, later on, when the gang is trying to go through mines, he's actually pretty competent, and he actually knows his stuff. But meanwhile, because he's not patient, he's very close-minded. He's just gonna be stuck, working for other people and just be mediocre through just not being patient enough. That's something for us to learn to ourselves. And the other thing I want to talk about is actually Olivia Armstrong. If you don't know this thing, Olivia Armstrong just sent a party to rescue some guys in, this tunnel that Sloth made. And what's the name of the other guy? And the other thing, and Pride. Pride almost killed them. And what happened here is the search party went and he had only 24 hours to get back, and they took 2 days to get back. And they were really afraid, they were just gonna get stuck there forever and just die in the tunnel. But in the end, Olivia just gave a broken clock to the guy that was watching the tunnel, just so the search party could go back. And that just shows, her allegiance to her party and to her gang is bigger than any order she could bark. And that kind of marries neatly to the next scene where, right in the end of the episode, Olivia Armstrong just keeps looking at the black and white mountains and just wishes the world had no nuance. And I'm not gonna lie, when I kind of see that, she doesn't say she wants a world with no nuance, but it's kind of inferred, a simple world. And dude, I can gush for hours about nuance. I love nuance. I love works of art that show villains with good motives and good guys with good and bad motives and really big flaws. Nuance is amazing, and nuance is amazing in life too. There are many moments where, if you kind of notice the details, you can infer a lot, and you can get far ahead through nuance. Again, nuance is something that I can talk about forever. I'm not going to. I don't know, just too much. And Olivia Armstrong's lieutenant, she just goes there and tries to cheer her up, telling her, there's the blue sky up there, so there's some nuance, and it's better, cheerful. But you know, I think Olivia also is a very happy person in general. She kind of found her place. So when you find your place, you don't want nuance anymore. You don't want to see a lot of details. You just want to live and live the life you want to live. So much so that's why people that are generally unhappy are the ones that are trying to really trying to find cracks in the system. And the happy people, they just want to live. They just want a simple life. And I think that's healthy for us. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you like the channel, subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next.